Yo, what is up, y'all? My name is Robert Donaldson, and welcome back to another edition of Rob's Best Bets. And in this video, we are once again talking about college hoops. And man, oh man, what a freaking Saturday we are currently having. And I say currently because as I'm recording this, we only have Alabama kind of going live right now. And we do have a lot of bets during this nightcap, but right now, man, we are sitting up 7-1-0, up 14 units. We're having one of the best days of our college basketball season right now. And man, what a great day to have it on. Like I was saying in that previous video, this has been my favorite slate to handicap and just to look forward to for quite some time. And I'm really glad that so far we are absolutely nailing it. But with all that being said, y'all, we have another really great slate here on Sunday, a lot smaller, which is definitely nice, and I'm recording this early just because I'm going to be doing some things tomorrow. I'm actually going to be going to the Northern Iowa Drake game, which is going to be really fun. But with all that being said, y'all, I'm ready to hop into these picks, but first, we do need to take a second to shout out today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. And if you haven't already signed up over there using promo code ROBDFB, I definitely recommend you do so. It gets you guys a pretty sweet deposit match bonus. And also, if you're following me on Twitter/X at RobDFB, you can follow along with our Underdog Pick'em entries that we place over there. But like I said, y'all, I'm ready to hop into these Sunday picks. We got another really nice card here on the College Hoops Hardwood. All right, first up, we are heading out to the Big East, where I think we have one of the best games of the slate. I'm actually going to say it's the second best game of the entire slate between UConn and St. John's. And Rick Pitino, he is back. I think he's the best coach in the game, and he's once again proving it here just based on the results in 2025. And I'm so glad that we have this aura or this presence back in the game. And I do think that St. John's long-term is a very viable national contender for a championship. And when you're looking at this matchup in particular, I do think that UConn is a shell of what they have been the past two seasons. We have been predicting that all season long and betting against them in a lot of these types of kind of highly billed spots because a lot of people still like back in the UConn brand. And to an extent, I do understand that, but St. John's is just a lot better, and they are going to have the environment on their back. And for that reason, I say we go ahead and lay the 4.5 points here with the Johnnies for 2 units for our first bet here on Sunday. For pick number 2, we're heading out to the Horizon League, where we have another really fantastic matchup between Milwaukee and Robert Morris. And what I really love about this time of year is you're going to see a lot of really meaningful games in terms of conference standings, and this is absolutely one of them. You know, Robert Morris has had a really dream season because over the past decade, they've been pretty much irrelevant, and now they're a 20-game winner, and they have upside for even more. But when you are looking at this matchup with Bart Lundy's squad on the other side, I absolutely love the long-term vision of Milwaukee. I think this is probably the best team in the conference if I had to pick one today. And for that reason, I say we go ahead and take that 1.5 point number for 3 units for our second bet here on Sunday. For pick number 3, we're heading out to the AAC, where we have Florida Atlantic taking on Memphis. And last Sunday, we were on Wichita State to upset Memphis outright, and we nailed it. You know, it was a fantastic game, went to overtime, and they were able to get it done for us there. And in this matchup here, Florida Atlantic is coming off of a game last time out at home where it really felt like, you know, things were clicking for Florida Atlantic. And, you know, everything kind of seemed like it was going to be building up to a really good stretch run here, but they fell short against Wichita State. And part of me kind of feels like it was a little bit of a look ahead to this game here on Sunday. And in this matchup, they're catching 9.5 points. I actually think that loss last time out really helped them in terms of lessening their inflation in the betting market and getting us a better number here. And for that reason, I say we go ahead and take the 9.5 points for 2 units for our third bet here on Sunday. For pick number 4, we are heading back to the Horizon League where we have Cleveland State taking on Oakland. And Cleveland State has been a really weird team this season because to start conference play, they opened up on a really massive winning streak. And as of late, they have been kind of fading a little bit down the stretch as they've lost 3 of their last 5 games in conference play. And when you're looking at this matchup in particular, Oakland is actually the team laying the number here, and I do feel like that line is pretty indicative of what should happen in this game. I do feel like Cleveland State might have just peaked too early in their season, and now it's going to be the backstretch that kind of gets them. And for that reason, I say we lay the 2.5 points here with the Golden Grizz for 3 units for our 4th bet here on Sunday. For pick number 5, we are heading out to the Big 12 where we have Arizona State taking on Kansas State. And Kansas State was that hot, trendy team just a week ago before dropping 2 games in a row. And when you're looking at Kansas State now, it feels like they do have to just win the Big 12 tournament outright in order to get in the dance. They might have a long shot possibility of getting into the dance with just a, running the table sort of deal. And I do feel like that's what Jerome Tang is instilling in his guys, saying, hey, we've got some home games lined up here. Let's go handle business and win outright. And I do think it starts here, that climb back into the mix. And 6.5, it's a number that I usually don't like laying, but I say we go ahead and lay it here for 2 units for our 5th bet here on Sunday. All right, for our final play here on Sunday, we're heading out to the Missouri Valley Conference where we have Drake taking on UNI. This is going to be the game that I'm going to be at. It's going to be in the McLeod Center in Cedar Falls, Iowa. This place is set to be on absolute fire. And when you're looking at this game, the last time they played, yes, Drake absolutely dominated this game. And part of that, honestly, was because that was Northern Iowa's first game without their starting small forward, Leon Bond, and he was their main source of offense. And ever since, they have shown that not only can they replace him from within, they're actually playing some really great ball, and I would say even the best ball of their entire season right now. And this is a big-time rivalry. This is a game that really does mean a lot in terms of seeding as well. And I do think that the Panthers win this thing outright, but they're getting 1.5 points. I say we take that little buffer there for 4 units for our final play here on Sunday. All that being said, I really want to thank you guys for checking out today's video, and if you do want to show some love, make sure you drop a like in this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you comment down below. But man, let's keep this hot train rolling. Hopefully we finish Saturday strong, or that intro and this outro are going to age like milk. But man, we're sitting in a really good spot. I've been really fine and happy with how we've been seeing this sport. And here on Sunday, again, we have an awesome slate to take advantage of. But with all that being said, y'all, I will see you in a future video. Take it easy.